If I'm this two-way player sensation that they think I can be, but they're not giving me any plate appearances, that doesn't sit well with me. I mean, look at how fat I am. Clearly, I can crush the ball. Hey, what's up, dude? We're going to jump right into the Road to the Show mode here in MLB The Show 21. I'm excited about it. I played a little bit of Road to the Show last year. Did I make it to the major leagues? No, I didn't. We made it to AAA, though, but I only played for a few months. This year, we're going to get really into it. We're going to do a whole career with our new created player, and we will break every record that is breakable. Start new. Use current rosters. Absolutely. Have you been talking to any particular team, Joe? Who the fuck is Joe? Now, in this part of Road to the Show, I know that I can either choose a team or get assigned to a random team. Every part of me wants to be a Cardinal, but I want to do it the right way, you know? Because in real life, you don't get to choose where you go. You're just like, you know, you just have to go where they want you to go. And then if you're lucky, you end up on the team you want to play for. That's what we're going to go for. We're just going to go, you know, I just want to play ball for the club that wants me the most. Because deep down inside, that's how I truly feel. No favorite you're pinning your hopes on. No, sir. And see, now they're trying to give me a second chance. You sure you don't want to play for the Cardinals, man? I do want to play for the Cardinals. This isn't real life. No, coach. It's actually one of their NL Central rivals. Now we're cooking. He's going to figure it out. The Cardinals, yes, of course. Just be ready to give your best for whomever puts their trust in you. So, okay. Coach, I'm kind of expecting a call here. You set that up, coach. That wasn't my fault. I was just going to go with any team, but then you're like, hey, you sure you don't want to play for the Cardinals? And I'm like, maybe. And then you're like, the Brewers, nah. Don't f*** with me, coach. You know I want to be a Cardinal. I'm kind of expecting a call here. I don't want to tie up your line. Good luck. So now he doesn't even want to talk to me anymore. I f***ed that call up.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Well, he's talking about me.
Mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Controller's vibrating. It's very epic.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break.
I feel awkward down here.
There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. You know, I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, you know, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, you know, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, you know, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, you know, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you could trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them, and they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
The club is intrigued by your potential as a two-way player, Joe. My name's not Joe, and I'm not a pitcher. I don't want to be a pitcher this year. I know two-way player is a new thing, but I want to be a second baseman because that's what the Cardinals need. Actually, they do need pitching. A lot more. You mean pitching and position play? We're not going to force anything on you long term, but we like to get a look at you both ways for at least a few games. Sure thing, Skip. Do whatever you gotta do, man. I'm just happy to be here in the organization. Where do you see yourself playing on the field? Somewhere in the infield for sure. Probably second base. You know, I know the Cardinals could use a second baseman. We'll give you 1 game on the mound and a couple in the field, and then we'll touch base again. Sounds good, Coach. Thank you.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can feel.
This guy reminds
he
me
can
of
pitch.
Scuffy.
There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
Awesome, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wow. Okay, I don't want to be Joe Random. All right, we got our character created. We went with Ricky Miller, which is my name. 43, that's my number. I did make my guy pretty fat. We got ourselves a fat second baseman. He's going to be the fattest second baseman in the league. He's also going to be the best second baseman in the league. I just assume we go to play now. Play next. I don't know what's going to happen. Last year they had the showcase. I don't know. Let's review your pitch arsenal, Ricky. Is it a fastball, changeup, curveball? No. Those are not my pitches at all, sir. Okay. Let's have a look at him. Let's have a look at him. It's a fastball. Oh, focus training. God damn it. Let's replace the changeup with a slider. You have added a slider to your repertoire. Cool. Do I get to throw it? No? Okay. Okay, so right here, before the game starts, you can pick different loadouts, which is awesome. Game number 1. There's no, prospect spotlight. It appears that way, but there might have been if I didn't choose the Cardinals, so keep that in mind. We're losing already.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base.
By a lot. Am I in this game?
First base.
Oh, they got me batting last? Okay, well, that's going to change. The Sox are very annoying, but they do help with my speed. I'm also going to be the fastest second baseman in the game, even though I'm hefty. Oh, I just hit into a double play.
Out.
Yeah, those Sox have got to go. They're just too much. No. Okay, I mean, I'm new. I'm still new to the league. We'll get it. I'm actually embarrassed to be out there with those socks on. I'm not even kidding. That looks like it's hit well. He dropped it. And we get a double. There we go. Our first double of our career. Not bad at all. The Sox are growing on me. Thank you. Got it. There we go. And our first run scored. Can't beat it. We did lose that game, unfortunately. Hey, we're going to be pitching in this game. I'm not really fond of doing a two-way player. I mean, who knows? I might be, though.
Nope.
We get the strikeout. We pissed him off. Have a seat, man. First double-A strikeout. So we're doing a lot of first right now. I don't know. Maybe being a two-way player is the way for me. Because I do enjoy pitching, you know? And if I can sit here and get strikeouts, then, we're good to go. Come on, man. Double play. I'll cover. I didn't make it. Then we got it. We're out of the inning. There we go. I only gave up 1 run. It could have been a lot worse. He's going to catch it. He actually got to it. Wow, I didn't think for a second that he was going to get to that. That's a lot of range, my guy. I'm just waiting to give up my first home run at this point. This guy's definitely got it. This guy's like a wizard out there. He's like the new Ozzie Smith. Look at him. Lopez. Good job, my guy. That's my best friend, Will Lorenz. Okay. I saw the L and the Z. Defaulted to Lopez. We got it. Look at this. Okay, pitching is pretty fun. Not that I don't know that, because I mean I pitch in field a lot in this game, but I haven't done a Diamond Dynasty in quite a while where I was a pitcher. And I'm going to be able to crush the ball. I'd like to play second base occasionally as well. If they let me do that.
Inside, ball 1.
The Sox are just amazing. That's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be like the sock guy. God damn it! Hey, he's got socks too! He's got my socks! I was just about to say I'm going to be the sock guy on the team. Hey, there's Ricky. He's crazy. He's a two-way player. He's amazing. He f***ing has a great taste in socks. But then we got Luke and Baker over here with the same exact socks that I have. I'll have a talk with him. I'll have a talk with him right now. No, I'll have to talk to him later. Can't be two sock guys on this team. Okay, we're out of the inning. I pitched great again. Now it's just weird. Now that I've noticed that someone else has the same socks that I have on, it's weird. It's not, I'm not unique anymore. Now I'm like a poser. Trying to be like Lukin. Oh, no one's getting to that. I could have had it. Easy out. Number 2. I'm kind of regretting actually choosing the Cardinals right now. I feel like I'm not getting the full Road to the Show experience without doing the actual way where it's just a random team. That's a dot. You know, being a part of a draft and maybe doing a showcase. Again, I don't know if they're doing that this year in the game, but it would make sense why I didn't partake in it if the Cardinals were like, we want this guy. Which is cool too, and I guess that happens, right? Does it? I don't know. We're in a little bit of trouble here in the 4th. We have a runner on first, runner on second, 2 outs. This is our first big test of the year, of our young career, you know? We gotta get out of this. That's a good pitch. That's a damn good pitch. High heat, man. Oh, that's Lorenz. Yeah, no problem over there. We're out of the inning. We only gave up 1 run. We're doing great, man. Lorenz has got this. He just gave up on that one. Okay, you don't want to get injured though, man. And right to the center fielder, out number 2. Look at Lorenz over there. He's going to try and make a play at it. He's going to try and get to it no matter where it's hit. And that's why I like him. Now, am I growing some sort of weird obsession with another human being again in my life? That never turns out good. And I always end up looking like the weird bad guy. When in all reality, I just want to love someone. Yeah, sure. You know, that happens. My dude. Out number 3, middle of the 5th. We've only still given up 1 run. We're pitching a hell of a game. I would like a little bit of run support, and I don't understand why I'm not hitting the ball at all. If I'm this two-way player sensation that they think I can be, but they're not giving me any plate appearances, that doesn't sit well with me. I mean, look at how fat I am. Clearly, I can crush the ball. Boom, strikeout. There's another one. He's not happy about it. Don't f***ing look at me, dude. Keep f***ing walking. Look at my goddamn socks. You think I'm not crazy and unpredictable? I'll slit your fucking throat! That's a hit. I can tell immediately on that one. I gotta learn how to, you know, play the position of pitcher a little better. I have no idea what pitchers do in between plays. Like when the ball's hit to the outfield, what the f does the pitcher do? I have no idea. I need to start paying attention to that. I know he covers bases and shit, but does he stand there and just like right now, where I go this way probably in case they want to score? Oh, I do. We got it.
I got it.
If you miss it, I got it. We're in the top of the 7th inning right now. I have a pitch count of 59. I'm very much impressing everyone in this organization. I'm almost positive I'm going to get fined for the Sox, but so will the first baseman, Luke and Baker. So, oh, he's got the socks too! I'm not wearing these fucking socks anymore. Okay, but we had a good game, you know. We got the win. I don't know if we got the win, but my team won. And I had a hell of a pitching performance. They love that. I know they do. They better appreciate that shit. 7 innings, 7 hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks, and 1 earned run. Yeah, you can't beat that. We're not pitching in this one, but that's good because I've showed them what we can do as a pitcher, and I think we had an overall dominant performance for our first start in Double-A baseball. But now I have to show them that I'm also a threat when it comes to the stick. You know what I'm saying? After this game, they're going to be thoroughly impressed by me, and we're going to have some very nice conversations. Okay. They're going to just make me a pitcher. Well, let me guess. That's going to be caught. Come on, Ricky. You are running out of time to impress. Okay. Okay, that looks good. 8th inning, we're down by 2 runs. We got one swing of the bat can tie this game, and I need to be that guy. I need to be that guy that ties games. I'm very late on that one. Don't even... Okay. All right. Okay, it's noted, I guess. What I just did was noted. That is just going to be another out. Yeah. Damn it. Well, we did not impress in this game, but we did hit a double in our first game, and then we had a dominant pitching performance. So, you know, first series, and don't look at that. That's pathetic. 0 for 5. Shit.
It's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying it here at the AA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jonathan, do you think this can work?
I mean, can it work, Ben? Yeah, of course it can work. It hasn't worked all too often. There are more and more teams who are trying to make it work. Most of these guys as amateurs were two-way players.
That pisses me off even more.
Specialize usually until later on, and often they choose one or the other. You see more and more teams really making an effort to let players do both, to see maybe one jumps to the foreground on its own organically. It's awfully hard just because of the amount of work that you have to put in to excel either as a hitter and position player or as a pitcher. Naturally, some work is going to be taken away from one or the other if you're splitting your focus. And that's why we haven't seen it too often. Guys have to be tremendous athletically to be able to do both. The work ethic has to be off the charts. It's happened a couple of times at the major league level, but it's few and far between. So I'm really interested to see if it's going to work out in this case.
Easy. Ricky, it's John Kent from your representation team here at 989 Sports Management. How are you feeling about this idea of going forward as a two-way player? And I'll be honest with you guys right now. At first I was like, no, I want to be a second baseman. But I think that we're going to be a two-way player. What balance of play would you prefer? Now right here I get the option of being a starting pitcher, being a hitter that pitches occasionally, being a closer, which I think that's what we're going to go with, and then not doing it, and then be on a pitcher only. So pitcher only, position player, closer, pitch sometimes and pitch a lot of times. I see myself as a closer who also does some hitting and fielding. I think that would be the way for us to go. You know, we can hit, field, but then when the game's on the line, you know, bring me in as a closer, dude, and I'll get that save. I think they would go for that. I'll let them know. You let them know, because that's your job. 989 Sports Management. I'm gonna sit there and pretend like you didn't used to make video games. Okay, we're gonna go back to play. Let's do another series right here. We have 3 more games against the same team, it looks like. Ricky, if you're looking to maximize your development as a hitter, the batting cage is open on days off too. Good to know. Thanks. Ricky, getting in the right bullpen work between appearances will be essential to what kind of pitcher you will become. Of course, coach. Thanks. Dude, leave me alone. What you choose to focus on in your bullpen work is what you'll get better at. Here, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
We hear all the time from people around the game that AA is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before. That can be a big challenge for a young hitter.
Absolutely, and I think, you know, when you think back to, you know, some of the pitchers that I faced, some of the guys that you face in the big leagues for 5, 6, 10 years, you're thinking, man, I saw him somewhere. Yeah, it was AA, because when you see most prospects of any organization, they pretty much go to AA just to get themselves over that hump and get ready for the league.
You had a breakout season at the AA level yourself. What was it about you that enabled you to have that kind of campaign?
I was very confident, and I thought, you know, if the confidence could just stay with me consistently, which is very hard to do at any level of baseball because it's a game of failure, I just try to be consistent every night, whether it was, defensively, offensively, just bring something to the table. Go home with something where you felt good, and I didn't have to think about that game when I went to sleep.
I sit here and talk all this shit saying I can do that guy's job, but then when no one's talking to me and someone else is talking, I get nervous and I feel like I'm awkward, so I turn the camera off. Yeah, that guy's job is not easy. Let's play this one. Dynamic challenge. The first one, end inning without allowing a run or a walk. End inning without allowing a run or a hit. Let's do this one. I cannot give up a hit. We have a 1-run lead in the 9th. Runners on first and second with 1 out. We need a double play. Or that. That'll work too. And that will be the... I got to cover first. I got to remember that. That's the end of the game. We get our first save of the season. Awesome. I do want to hit every game, though. So keep that in mind, guys. All right, that's it. We got our creative player ready to go. He's in the game now. We have our Road to the Show series underway. We are in the Cardinals organization. We're a two-way player. We're a closing pitcher, and also we hit occasionally. Hopefully, I get to hit more often than occasionally. That would be horrible if I was just closing games and not really hitting at all ever. I don't want to be a pinch hitter, you know. I want to be a second baseman sometime. Now, I'm also noticing a lot of guys carrying around the Mother's Day pink baseball bats. I feel like walking around the locker room with a baseball bat in your hand is a little unnecessary. And I'm the guy that sits in the corner and I'm watching these two guys, and I say, hey man, these two guys with pink baseball bats in the locker room, I'm gonna keep my eye on them just in case you know, they're here to harm people, because that's who I am. You know, I always have my head on a swivel. We're gonna be continuing this Road to the Show series all year long. We're gonna see how far we can make it into the majors. We're gonna be a future Hall of Famer. I'm gonna win the Cy Young, the Rookie of the Year, the MVP. I'm gonna win Silver Slugger. I'm gonna win all that shit. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of those videos. Also, you're not gonna want to miss any of my failures, because I'm gonna fail a lot. You know, it's what I do. But if you're new here and you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button. If you're not new here, I appreciate you watching. As always, make sure you hit those bell notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. I gotta sit back and watch these guys with the baseball bats, make sure they don't hurt anybody, because I am the protector.